God damn it.
I got a car with an app. I don't mean I shop for a car. I mean I went from I want a car.
I don't think I'm gonna find it. Ah! God damn it. I knew I probably wouldn't find this one. I've been searching for this one. I still haven't found this one. When I heard it, I just wish I knew more of the lyrics. Ah, motherfucker. That's not gonna work. Alright, fuck it, I give up. It's too hard to find it. I'm not gonna look at this shit anymore. Fuck it. There's too many crappy songs out there with the same fucking lyrics. Son of a bitch!
Machine. Told my friends, kids, Santa wasn't real. Are you
society, fuck the world, and do the shit you do. Some days freedom don't seem real, feeling deep inside, like when you're running, making down the street with the cops not far behind. It's hard to find, look around, but I'm dressed to leave your home. You won't find freedom on your couch, watching TV all alone. Fix some flowers, let's go plant some trees, let's forget our worries, and do just what we please. What makes freedom not to me, it's far underneath, things in our hearts, it's in our souls, we made up to the need. Some days freedom don't seem real, feeling deep inside, I just picked a cookie down last night, you can almost try. It's hard to find, just look around, grab gas and leave your home. You won't find freedom on your couch, on TV all alone. Some days freedom don't seem real, feeling deep inside. It's your heart, that's your guide. It's hard to find, just look around, got back to where you're home. You won't find freedom on your couch, watch TV all alone. Some days freedom don't seem real, it's feeling deep inside. Some days freedom don't seem real, it's feeling deep inside. Some days freedom don't seem real, it's feeling deep inside. Some days freedom don't seem real, it's feeling.
Oh shit. I gotta delete that one. I fucking hate that one so much. Okay, where's all the new ones I fucking downloaded? Fuck it.
Okay, let's do it good this time. 1, 2, ready, go. Well, I was 9 years old wearing my sports team sweatshirt. I walked into the store, said I bought this here candy bar when I was here before. And the cashier lady looked me dead in the eye, said you're a lucky man. And in countries not as cool as this, they would have chopped off your hand. Birds saying eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Huckleberry pie, God's honest truth. Learning life's lessons the hard way. Fast forward 10 years later, I was drunk as fuck. I couldn't keep between the lines. I wrecked my truck. They heard me my yelling about his bird bath, waving round a firearm. Here's my Second Amendment. I went through Desert Storm, where it was an eye for an eye and a tooth for a tooth. Huckleberry pie, God's honest truth. Learning life's lessons the hard way. Well, I was 35, no longer a child, demonstrating my freedoms at the protest rally. They was all like, give 'em the chair. I was all like, get a kiss, finish up in yeah. Don't have to be an eye for an eye, a tooth for a tooth. Huckleberry pie, God's honest truth, yeah. Learning life's lessons so hard. Yeah, don't have to be an eye arms at the protest of Raleigh. They was all like, give him the chair. I was all like, get a kiss, bitch up in Huckleberry pie, God's honest truth, yeah. Learning life's lesson.
Easy there, buddy. Ah, fuck it. You fuckers know what song has just a little bit in the lyrics? Except it's not what you think. It's like indie rock, maybe alternative rock. I should know more lyrics, but I couldn't hear it very well. I've been looking for that song for years, man. Okay.
Huckleberry pie, God's honest truth, love, learning
Wait a minute. Oh shit. Piece of shit get bounced. Just fuck off. Fuck. Shit. Okay. That's a lot sprint, you piece of shit. You guys are such idiots. Alright, so they have downloaded. I just can't find them. Oh wait, no, they all failed. Oh wow. They didn't all fail. There's a lot of them. Where the fuck are they going if they're not going to where I usually listen to music? That's fucked up. I don't know where the fuck they're going. There's a lot of them. Does this one stand out besides of?
Time will say. No, I told you that I'm here to stay. I meant it. I'm here to stay. What is it about time? What is it about place? What is it about your face? Keeps me on the line. What is it about the time? What is it about the place? What is it about your face? It keeps me on the line. What is it about the time? What is it about the place? What is it about your face? It keeps me on the line.
I found out how to turn on repeats. I don't know which one I want to listen to next. Maybe I'll see. Look at the ones that I can't listen to. Did you do any dabs today? No. That's a stupid question, man. Very stupid question. Is my fucking phone full? It refuses to download anymore? I don't get it. I don't know what I want to listen to. Shit. Well, I do, but I'm kind of saving it until I get drunk enough to sing to it. I think dabs have rotten your fucking brain, dude. Is that all you fucking think about? Fucking dipshit. Dude, I don't think I've ever fucking done a dab, motherfucker. So please shut the fuck up before I ban you. Who's gonna pay for the dab? Me? You? Certainly it's fucking gonna be me. I barely have enough money for a fucking joint. In fact, I do not have enough money for a joint. I barely had enough money for the fucking vodka. It took me days to get enough money for the vodka. Bumming $2 here, $2 there. And there's the $5 somebody gave me to go get a joint, which didn't exactly go through in time, so I used that money to go get more vodka. Yeah, I can get vodka point blank period. now there's the song that I want to play, and I'm just not quite ready for it. I just need to get a little bit drunker so I can sing along to it. I tried it earlier, like earlier this morning, and I couldn't do it. I need to get drunk. This band is fucking crazy because I believe they're train hoppers. They get on, they literally jump on trains and just go from place to place. Right now, it looks like they're in Seattle. It looks like they could be somewhere else, possibly Oregon, maybe even New York. No, there'd be more people if it was New York. That might be very close to here. It might be Reno, Nevada. Everybody know it ain't tricking if you got him out. She could have whatever she wants. Going to it, so for anything she wants. Make it well, never had a man like that. Why you empty so hard to die like that? Said I want nobody. In your body, long as you got me, want me nobody. I got you. I'm gonna tell him on the road, so keep quiet. Sex out there, shut up, we can find brothers all night, baby. Have whatever you like.
Put this big boy in your life. Smell so fresh, you look so right. Put this big boy in your life. That's right, I want nobody. Nobody loves you got me. Want me, nobody. I got it. How about tell me for the road, so we see why. Stay close there, shout no lies. Think about what I'm gonna do. Never, ever lie. Never, ever lie. Yeah, I'm a tree, special's alright. A hair of a tree, tonight. You can go wherever you like. You can go wherever you like. Yeah. Woo! Lord, but I'm moving here.
I really, really, really like this song.
So when down in Georgia, I was on the fence about whether I was coming home. And I know now better than before. I don't know, Lord, what I'm looking for. And his red rocking chair sitting on the porch, picking at some bottle runs dry. And I go there for the free beer, but I don't know, Lord, what I'm doing here. There's a train waiting as I walk the tracks. Pretty cold in the beat. So I climb down, bottle in my hand. If I left, Lord, I'll never understand. Well, I called that ride back to Tennessee, and the dark, the wind, and the rain. I called that ride the depths of the wind. Goes to show you just can't win. Singing, oh my Caroline, never should have left. And you should have never stayed with me, gal. And I know now it's two ways to be, live in love or die in misery.
I once told you guys about a woman. I think her name is Patricia. Anyway, she died from alcohol withdrawal in a rehab center. Left a son behind. Yeah, I don't want to make the story very long, so I'll make it short. She was in Glow, the big popular show that's on Netflix. I watched it and I loved it. I fucking love that show. Yeah, she was in Glow. She liked to call herself N-word magnet. Her blonde hair and so on. Yeah. She used to be a wrestler. They're famous for a short time. Exactly my friend. I mean, she was, but, you know, she's more of my mom's friend. Yeah, death from withdrawals. You know, withdrawals has an L in it, right? Withdrawal, not withdraws. Yeah, she went to Westcare. She died in Westcare. Left a little boy behind. And the Make-A-Wish Foundation came and said, "What can we do for you?" And he said, "I'd like all the people from the church to come to my mother's funeral." And they did. A bunch of strangers showed. Because, God, that would suck. You being the only one there for your mother's funeral? That'd fucking suck. Friend Sean Lanahan. I ain't sure if this story's true or not, but yeah, he was across country or whatever, and somebody told him his mom was dying, so he came back to try to visit her before she died. And so the story goes, as soon as he walks in the door, his mother died. Ain't that a bitch?
Singing, "Oh, my Caroline, never should have left, and you should have never stayed with me, gal, and I know now it's too."
Probably never. Why, is it too dark in here for you? I could hook up another light if you really want. But I probably won't. I'm too lazy. Sean Lanahan, man, that guy is crazy. That's the guy that at one time he was my neighbor. He was one of my neighbors, and a tweaker ratted on him they got a hold of this tweaker, and this tweaker tried to get out of jail by saying, "Hey, I know a cop killer. He's got a meth lab in his trailer, yada yada yada." And before you know it, I look out the window and I see these cars blocking the street. I'm like, what the fuck? You can't do that. So I go outside to yell at these motherfuckers, like, hey, you can't block the street. And then I see the SWAT vans and I'm like, oh, fuck. SWAT teams out there with their armored trucks and body armor and machine guns and shit, and fucking shields, everything, the works. Dogs, loudspeaker. They're like, come out of the house with your. It took them a little while to come outside. But yeah, they got him on some charges. See, he's a felon. He had a gun that he was not supposed. He had a SKS. I busted him with an SKS. He ain't supposed to have any guns because he's kind of a dickhead. Don't get me wrong. He's like kind of like me, bipolar. Sometimes he's very nice, and sometimes he's a total cunt. But yeah, he's just a pretty vicious guy. He likes cats, but he'll shoot them. He'll take them out to the desert and make them run, and then he'll use them as target practice. That's probably why he ain't allowed to have any fucking guns. So yeah. Well, where was I going with this story? Sean Lanahan. He's back in Tennessee now. I love his fucking accent. He had one of them accents that sound like my relatives from Kentucky. That's where my relatives come from, Kentucky. Pretty much my whole family comes from Kentucky. Too late, I just banned you. Maybe next time you shouldn't come in here sounding off like you have a pair, because you don't, you dumb sumbitch. Now get the fuck out of here. Yeah, I was just waiting to block somebody, and he's it.
This song was written by my best friend, Nicholas Ridout, who should have never stayed with me, gal. And I know now there's two ways to be: live in love or die in misery.
cookies did you send? And first of all, I'm gonna be iffy about these cookies. I expect you did something to them, like you jacked off on them and then resealed the package.
About whether I was coming home, and I know now better than before. I don't know, Lord, what I'm looking for, and I know now better than before. I don't know, Lord, what I'm looking for.
Cookies from New Zealand. Do they have kiwi chips in them? Chips of kiwi? Of course not! The kiwis are endangered!
Oh, my Caroline never should have left, and you should have never stayed with me, gal. And I know now there's two ways to be, live in love or die in misery.
Oh, really? Well, shit, give me some money and I'll go to the chocolate factory and mail you. They'd probably melt though. They're no good melted. I was gonna say mint truffles. It's my favorite kind of chocolate. It's like a little tiny chocolate mint thing, but inside it has liquid mint chocolate, and it's the best, straight from the chocolate factory here in Las Vegas, Ethel M's. I used to go there a lot as a kid and catch lizards and look at the chipmunks and shit. One time I caught a lizard and put it in my shirt pocket, and it jumped right into one of the chocolate mixers. It just I was like, holy shit!
Singing, oh, my Caroline never should have left, and you should have never stayed with me, gal. And I know now there's two ways to be, live in love or die in misery. Down Georgia, I was on the fence about whether I was coming home, and I know now better than before.
Have you instructed them to leave them at the door? Because people knock on my door all the time, and either I'm asleep or I refuse to answer. So that might be it.
Lord, what I'm looking for, I call that a ride in the depths of the wind. Goes to show you just can't win.
What kind of cookies are they? They got chocolate chips in them? I'm guessing they're gonna be super crunchy, not very soft. Dude, I could bake cookies if I really wanted cookies. I mean, I've got cookies, shit. I've got cookies I haven't even opened yet.
Oh, my Caroline never should have left, and you should have never stayed with me, gal. And I know now there's two ways to be, live in love or die in misery.
How about instead you give me some money for some fucking marijuana? I need some pot, and I know you grow pot, and you're too much of a pussy to mail me any. I can't mail you pot, I'll get in trouble. Bullshit. You put on some gloves, don't leave a return address. How the fuck are they gonna know it's you? Put in your neighbor's return address. Or just put in your enemy's return address. Certainly having an enemy out there, no? No enemies? I've got some enemies, but I don't know their address. And even if I did, I wouldn't pull any shit like that. So about a week ago, I dropped something on my foot. I'm not sure what it was, but damn, dude, it was so bruised. The next couple days, I was like, damn, dude, that's why it's hurting. I dropped something on it. I don't remember dropping anything on it, but clearly I did. I think it might have been like a can of Coke or something, right on my foot, all bruised. That's the foot that I broke, man, so... Yeah, it still hurts. If I rub it, fucking hurt. It's sore. It's sore. It doesn't really hurt, but maybe just a little bit. You couldn't even call it a 1 in pain. It's like a half a 0. That makes sense, right? Half a positive.
Oh, my Caroline never should have left, and you should have never stayed with me, gal. And I know now there's 2 ways to be: live in love or die in misery. About whether I was coming home, and I know now better than before. I don't know, Lord, what I'm looking for, and I know now better than before. I don't know, Lord, what I'm looking for.
I feel lucky to live in the United States of America. I mean, look at Europe. Europe's maybe a lot fucking older than the US, but their countries are so tiny, our states are so much bigger, and we all speak the same language. Over there, you've got Hungarians who speak Hungarian, and then Germans who speak Germans, and then the Dutch who speak Dutch, and then the French who speak French, and then the list goes on and on. Over here in the United States, we have lots and lots of land, more land than your countries, and we all speak the same language. We never should have given Canada to the fucking English. We should have kept fighting. I guess they were, I don't know what the fuck what the fuck happened there. We gave them Canada. We shouldn't have given them Canada. We should have taken it from them. Fuck the Queen. But I guess it did seal English and American relations. So if we go to war, they help us. Well, I don't know. It didn't really seal. Well, it may have. I think it did. Because many of you, of the general public, does not know how the United States got involved in World War II, especially the English. They are so fucking stupid. They think that we only got involved after Pearl Harbor. Dude, that's when we dropped the nuclear bombs, you idiot. That's how we ended it. With the fucking Japs. I mean, Jesus Christ, the English are fucking retarded. And I love it. I love it. You know, because they'd be speaking German right now if it wasn't for the United States. Or Canada. Well, Canada was easy to recruit because, you know, but still they couldn't do shit without us. Oh, you're English, are you? Yeah, I know. You know, we sacrificed about 800 lives just to piss off the American public so that we would go to war. Because the American public didn't give a shit that the Nazis were killing Jews. We didn't care. That's over there in Europe. We don't give a fuck. Then when they started sinking our civilian ships and killing innocent civilians, well, this is how it went. We didn't give a shit. But our leaders did. The people behind the curtains gave a shit. And the Germans warned us not to send these fucking any boats or any ships through these waters, and we did it just to provoke them. And they sank 2 of them. 400 on each ship. We sacrificed 800 people just so that we could go to war to sacrifice more people. Piss off the American public and there's no going back. If the American public wants war, we're going to war. Except for Vietnam, that one was really fucked up. We didn't really want to go to war there either, but the American public, that's one of the strangest wars to me. We didn't want to go to war, but we did it anyway. To stop some invisible thing called communism. I still, to this day, do not understand communism. But I do believe Vietnam has higher work ethics than the United States. I like Vietnam. I like Vietnam's work ethic. I think it's better than the United States. You can be a bartender at the age of 14 in Vietnam. Fuck yeah, we should have that here, and especially here in Las Vegas. In Vietnam we did. In World War II we did not die for nothing. In Vietnam we did. We really did. But we killed a hell of a lot more of them than they did of us. You see, it all started with the French. And at first we backed the Viet Cong and they weren't called the Viet Cong back then. We sent them guns and special ops soldiers to train them and so on. And after we got rid of that, then came the communists and the other one. Then you had the South Vietnamese and the North Vietnamese. North Vietnamese were the Viet Cong. And that's just what we called them. It's what we named them. Anyway, that war really shouldn't have happened. We had no business there. We should have just left it alone. We are afraid that their communism would spread to Malaysia and conquer the world, thanks to the Cold War with Russia and so on and so on. Yeah, Vietnam was fucked. Really fucked. Hell of a battle, hell of a war. But it shouldn't have happened. Really shouldn't have happened. And look at it. It didn't change a fucking thing, did it? Oh yeah, I know all about it. It's still, when we were bombing, in like 3 or 4 days, we dropped more bombs on Osama bin Laden than we dropped in World War II. Yeah, man. Killed 2,000 of it, and that pissed off the American public. We wanted to go to war. And in 2004, George W. Bush declared war on Iraq or whatever. But little do they understand, before we declared war, we were sending many tanks. We were getting ready. We stockpiled tanks and weapons and shit before we declared war. So we were already ready to go. Then we declare war so we can invade. And we just leave our shit over there. It's not like we bring them back. It's more expensive to bring them back than it is to just leave them there. So now they have a shit ton of our vehicles. War machinery. Which is probably good, because now they can defend themselves against ISIS. ISIS is nearly dead. You don't hear much about ISIS anymore, or Lebanon, or any of that shit. Thing is, I'm not, I remember the very dates. Well, no, I don't remember the very date, but I remember we declared war in 2004. But nobody ever declared that the war is over. Apparently, we're still at war. I don't know if we are or not. Is the United States still at war? I don't know. I guess. We're at war with terrorists. The war with terrorism will probably never end. Well, it will eventually, but goddamn. Probably not for another 20 years. And then you have North Korea. You got Kim Jong-un, who's too much of a pussy to meet with Donald Trump himself, so he sends one of his advisors. But I love Donald Trump. Man, he is fucking great, man. He says something like, the American people will accept, the United States will accept no less than the total disarmament of nuclear weapons in North Korea. If you can find a picture of that, I don't think they did, dude. I don't think they did. They may have, but I doubt it. I highly doubt it. Last I heard, with the talks with North Korea, Donald Trump went to North Korea and Kim Jong-un wouldn't talk to him. Sent one of his advisors. That's the last I heard. I need to refresh my chaser. Excuse me for a moment. Yeah, but I love Trump, man. He's doing really good for our country. I really like the Muslim bans. If you come from such and such a country, we can't let you in here. And plus, you know, we need to block off Mexico. Shit, we need to put an embargo on Mexico until they pay for our fucking wall. We can pull this off. All we gotta do is embargo Mexico. Without U.S. imports, they don't really have anything. We should have embargoed them a long fucking time ago. Fuck Mexico. We should have embargoed them back in 2011. Before those fucking Hondurans came. 1.5 million illegals came over here. That was fucked. And they're still here. And I am dying to get rid of them. What really bothers me is the left-hand media, the left-side media or whatever, the democratical media or whatever. They'll do anything to badmouth Trump. They'll even back rapists and murderers and dare I say pedophiles. MS-13 does it all. It's crazy. Crazy. Politics are insane right now, and you've got a handful of Americans that are just so fucking retarded. It is a goddamn shame what our country has turned into. But it's not just us. It's England does it too. The United States, England, you guys are bad-mouthing Trump, and you guys have a Muslim mayor of the capital of your country. How the fuck did that happen? He's done he's doing way better than Obama. Obama fucked shit up even worse. He was a piece of shit. Always bitching about, oh, I inherited George W. Bush's problems. Yeah? Why don't you do something about it? Instead, he just sold out and kept selling out. And then he backed Hillary, who got caught selling our high-grade plutonium to fucking Russia. That's true. Yeah. You guys got your own affairs, I understand. You know, you guys need to get your shit in order or you're gonna start looking like France, and look what France looks like now. Too many Muslims. They're out. France is already outnumbered. They don't know what to do. You guys better close your fucking borders like we did. I wouldn't even accept people from India. I mean, I love people from India because they're really, really cool. I love their accent. I love everything about people from India. But right now, the world's a little bit fucked up because the war-torn countries have spread into other countries. Look at Sweden. Sweden had one of the strongest economies in the world. Like, they were like number 2 or number 3 on the list. And then they let in all those refugees, and now they're right down here with the U.S. Probably below the U.S. Sweden's gone to shit. Yeah, you guys need to get your shit together. And, well, we're getting our shit together. I don't know what to think. We're going to need to re-elect Donald Trump 2020. And the Mexicans, they fucking hate it. They fucking hate the fact that he's probably going to be elected. Like, my friend Chacho, he comes over, and he's a dear friend of mine. And he goes, he'll be impeached. I'm like, no, he won't. Oh, he's not going to be impeached. You're fucking out of your mind. You sound like one of those idiots that said... I wish I would have said that. You sound like one of those idiots that said he won't be president. I mean, look at all the idiots that said that shit. You cannot say that shit. Because then you look like a fucking retard. Donald Trump will not and cannot be president. Well, he is, and I voted for him. Literally. I'm not a felon. I can actually go out and vote. And I have voted every time. First time was for McCain, second time for Romney, third time for Trump. I voted 3 times in my life. I did not want to vote for Romney because he's a Mormon, but, you know, I thought he'd be better than fucking Obama. And I voted for McCain with, like, oh, he's a war hero and shit. And then he sides with Hillary during the Trump campaign, which made me lose all respect for McCain. So, apparently, the first guy I voted for... Politics changed, dude. It really wasn't my fault. Yeah. America, the United States... We do need Trump. I agree. I have no choice but to agree, because I voted for the motherfucker. I love that guy. I'd take a bullet for Trump. Fuck yeah. I'd be a martyr. Trump's fucking great. fact, I'd like to push it past 8 years, but that probably wouldn't that probably will not happen. But I think that it should, being that we just had some Muslim piece of shit named Obama in office for 8 years, just proving how goddamn retarded the American public actually is. Well, it's not all of us, it's just like a handful of us. The only thing that really got Trump... every time it's Florida. If you win Florida, you pretty much win everything. I don't know why. I guess it's because so many old people live in Florida. It all comes up to them, the old people in Florida. If you win Florida, you're probably going to win the entire election. Most likely. I can't understand why Florida is so important. The only thing that makes sense to me is because so many old people live there. Yeah, I went back to my old elementary school in order to vote. God, that place looks so much smaller. When I was a kid, everything was bigger. But now, I went in there as an adult and I was like, holy shit. This place really isn't that big, is it? Everything was so much smaller. Maybe it actually shrank through time. Or maybe I just got bigger. I don't know. Yeah, but if anything very serious happened, I'd have to walk about 3 miles to get there. That wouldn't be my first stop. That first stop would be my mom's house. Walk about 2 or 3 miles over there. I know some shortcuts. It'd be about a 2-hour walk. Probably a little bit longer. I don't think you can boil fiberglass out of water. You need to repaint it first, and then let it dry, and then fill it with water. So yeah, we would have our problems. But yeah, we're building a new tunnel for water here. And I don't know when it's going to be completed, but I know it's going to cost about $16 million. If not more. Just so that we can continue getting water into Las Vegas, because every year our big ass lake loses 15 feet of water every year and has been doing so for the past 20 years. If not longer than that. Probably even longer than that. Probably since before I was a child. Since before I was born, our big-ass water supply. Because not only does it supply Las Vegas, it also supplies half of California with water. So yeah, we're losing a shit ton of water. A lot. It's not just the heat. I don't know what mainly drains us of water, but we have to come up with a new fucking tunnel to make sure that Las Vegas keeps getting tap water. And I've checked it out, and this tunnel is quite interesting. Yeah, evaporation. I don't know. It could be evaporation, or it could be California sucking up half of our water. I mean, supplying half of California with water has to take its toll. Is probably just as much as the heat does. So we got two burdens on our water supply. We give our water to California, and California gives us nothing back. What do we get back from California? Like nothing. I say fuck California. We should just build a wall around California and turn that into Mexico. Surrender California to Mexico. And just build a huge wall around it. Yeah, that's not the brightest idea, but, you know, I don't know, man. Donald Trump would not want to surrender California. That's why we need to build the fucking wall. It doesn't have to stretch as far as so fucking far, but let's just get the fucking wall started. We need a wall. If China could do it in fucking ancient times, we could do it in modern times. What did it take, like 900 years to build the Great Wall of China? We need a Great Wall. That's what I say. You guys don't, you in England, you don't really need the wall because you're an island, right? You've got Ireland and Scotland. That's about it. You just stop letting in the fucking Muslims, and I hate to say it, but stop letting in the Indians too. Just seal yourself off for a little bit until things pick up. When things pick up, then you can slowly start letting the immigrants back in. Till then, just stop it. I guess the best thing I can imagine for England is building those canal boats, those houseboat things. You should reinvest, recreate slavery in a way. It doesn't have to be slavery, but building those fucking boats would probably be one of the best ways for you guys to get back on your feet. Of course, you'd probably have to add on to your canals. how you guys transported wood back in the day, because England ran out of wood and you needed to like take it from other countries and shit. So they created the English created huge canals for boats to haul wood across. And nowadays it's more like a tourist attraction, which is quite impressive. Still, your canals, you know, we don't have those canals here. Beautiful fucking canals. Absolutely gorgeous. Hell of a lot better than anything we've got in Vegas. I mean, the best thing you could do in Vegas is probably ride the Stratosphere rides. Those will scare... I won't do it, because I'm terrified of heights. If you gave me money, I'll do it. Really? No shit. Here where I live, I actually watched a woman die from getting washed out of one of the drainage tunnels. We have huge drainage tunnels here in Las Vegas because it floods very, very easily. And one day I went to get some hot dogs and soda pop, and I was going over this bridge, and I heard this woman yelling for help, and I thought she was getting mugged. And I figured, oh, it's not like I can just run. If I had known what was going on, I would have stood in the middle of the street and made the entire traffic stop. To save this woman's life. Somebody's dying, and yeah, she died. I've never seen the flood channels do that before. That was a first for me, and it was weird. It's burned into my memory. Like the flood channel. It was very calm at first, and then just came a huge wave of shit. And behind this wave of shit was a woman on top of a tipped over shopping cart, screaming for help. I put down my shit and I called 911. I told them what was happening. They sent a fucking fire truck, but they showed up in the wrong place. I was like, no, she kept going. She went east. They showed up where I called them at. She washed up on a golf course. They airlifted to her. They sent a helicopter in. They airlifted her to the nearest hospital, and she died about 2 or 3 days later from cardiac arrest. Yeah, dude. Many homeless people like to go into the tunnels because it's cooler in there. It saves them from the heat. But in those tunnels, you will find murderers, heroin addicts, all kinds of horrible fucking people. Some people are cool, some people are bad. But yeah, the Las Vegas drainage system, the tunnels underneath Las Vegas, they're big, they're fucking huge. Yeah. I've been in them. I've been in those tunnels before, and yes, you could easily turn a bedroom into one of those tunnels, because first you have the tunnel, and then you get a big square block that's just like a fucking bedroom. And then the tunnel continues. So people go in there and they're like, oh, I'll live here. Until it rains and they don't get the message that get the fuck out of the tunnels because it's about to rain heavily. What's really... This is how I saw that woman die. it didn't really rain hard over here on the east side, but up west, it rained very fucking hard. And all the water gathered up at one time. And I was just blown away. I did not expect that to happen. So what Las Vegas needs to do is invest in some rope. When this happens, we should have ropes dangling down from bridges and shit. I mean, and we still don't do it. We still don't do it. I don't understand why we don't do that. Throw down some ropes for those poor bastards that are getting washed down the stream. Just cut a hole in the fence. We can throw down some ropes. How hard would that be? But we still don't do it. It's not like a homeless person's gonna take down the bridge. It's not like you gotta throw the ropes over all the time. Shit, dude, I'll volunteer to throw the ropes out when it starts raining. All I need is a message on my phone, like saying, hey, go out and throw the ropes out. I could be there in under 5 minutes. I'll start running to those fucking bridges. Well, to one of the bridges. I live right next to one of the bridges. Literally, the bridge is... I could run to the bridge in under 5 minutes. Well, I wouldn't run, I'd jog. So I can hold a little bit of stamina. Not get exhausted before I get there. But yeah, just about every time it rains here, I go out and I look at the water. The channel. I swear to God, the channel is just right across the street from me. I could be there in under 2 minutes. I could run out there barefoot and be there in 1 minute. And throw ropes over the bridge. The bridge is... There's a bridge that is... I'd say about 600 feet from me. Not even that. About 200 feet. And give me a big grappling hook so I can latch it onto the bridge and throw down a rope. Depending on if I hear anybody yelling for help. I'm not just going to throw it down there for no reason. I'm going to just stand there and wait and wait and wait and wait. Nobody's getting washed down the stream. We'll wait a little bit longer. Okay, I'm calling it quits. Yeah, dude. Watching that woman die is burned into my memory. I'll never forget it. The look on her face. How long would I wait? About 30 minutes. She was living in the drainage tunnels, and it rained up west, and she was on top of a tipped-over shopping cart getting washed down the stream, yelling for help. But I was locked in a cage on the bridge. Some homeless guy was chasing after her. I suppose I should have done the same thing. No. Some woman living in the tunnels. And can you imagine what it would have been like for that? Like you're probably peeing and pooping in a bucket in one of those tunnels, and suddenly all this water comes in, and then your shit bucket just then you're covered in human feces and piss. Not only that, dude, there's needles and glass and all kinds of shit. Yeah, she died about 2 or 3 days later. Cardiac arrest. She went into shock, washed up on a golf course about 2 miles down the road. Some golfers found her. Yeah, I'm alright. I feel pretty good. But yeah, man. I just wish we could do more for those poor bastards that actually live in the drainage systems of Las Vegas. Yeah, my sister's a total bitch. I have a sister, but I don't talk to her. She's 10 years older than me, and she's we don't talk. Hello, Michelle. Hello. Why are you in here? Tell me, Michelle, why are you in here? Were you just surfing through other people's streams and then you found me, or what? How does this work? How did you know that I was streaming? Or you didn't know, you just started surfing through other people's streams and I can't leave if... No, I don't want you to leave. I love you. Of course I don't want you to leave. I thought you were asleep, or otherwise I would have texted you. See? That's why I didn't bother you. I didn't want to fucking wake you up. So you had to surf through streams or what? How did you know I was in here? Poor people should just inherit more coal. Problem solved. What? You can't wake me up. My ringer is always off. Okay. I'll take that into mind. So it's okay if I text you at any time. Okay. Alright. It's like, oh, William is streaming. Oh, William is streaming. I don't know how easy it is for you to sleep, but for me it's a bitch. I'm an insomniac. I literally am an insomniac. I like to stay up at night and sleep during the day. Even though, like, oh god, sleep, oh god, it got so hot today, and it's just gonna get hotter. How much vodka have you drunk? I sleep quite easily. I love sleep. Me too. I adore sleep. If I could, I would just sleep the rest of my life away. All I need are some pills. So your cousin, how long to the court date for your cousin? Make sure next time he talks to you, or next time you talk to your cousin, I'm guessing he calls you from the nut house. Make sure he gets some more Klonopin, Valium, and make sure he gets lots and lots of drugs. And he'll promise to never do cocaine again. Alright, that's good. I'm glad to hear it. I'm gonna ban Gango because that comment was fucking retarded. Mange. Alright, I'll give you a second chance, Mange, but... It's not gay. Yeah, fuck you. Gangro's an animal? What's a gangro? Yeah, I just banned you and then I unbanned you. You better be careful with what you say to me. Michelle is the only... She's my backbone. She is my goddamn spine. I'm not into them either. I don't like them either. I'm gonna start banning people. I just banned that guy. I don't know what the fuck you're talking about, but I'm gonna ban you too. I think me and Michelle need a private conversation. Maybe I'll restart the stream to get rid of most of you. whatever you think. Yeah. I'm gonna ban. I'm banning people. You're one of them, Gangrel. I don't like you. And I'm gonna ban you too. And I'll ban you too. You don't say yo to me. That's Schwarzer shit right there. I just banned like 4 people. Yeah, I never want to hear from you again. If you could please leave my stream. Go fuck yourself. Go watch someone else. I do not want to hear your comments. So what's going on, Michelle? How's Tony? How's Savannah? What's going on? Well, Tony's working 9 hours a week now. 9 hours a day. That's good work. That's good work. Shit. I'd kill to work for Tony. I could start off as his dishwasher, and I got a special recipe for making steak quesadillas. I have gotten pretty good at it. I can just about recreate the Oh, that's good. That's good. You're gonna go on vacation. That's cool. I wish you guys could come here so we could go to the fucking water park. Go down. Well, you're pregnant, so I don't think they. I don't know if they'll let you down the water. So many water slides. We could take the easy slides. Even I am terrified to take the big water slides. Like, even when it comes to roller coasters, I get very nervous before I get on them. Like, super nervous. You just have to force yourself to do it, but you're pregnant. Pulling a couple G's might make you, like, I don't know. They say, don't ride this ride if you're pregnant. So, most of the rides would be out for you, huh? I did see that. That was fucked. That poor little kid. He was so young. What was he, like 8 years old, and he got his head cut off. blood going down the slide. Oh my, and it was on video. The whole thing was on video. That was fucked. I saw that. Chilling. Yeah, wasn't that in Germany? And then it got closed down. The whole water park, they had to take down that whole fucking ride. And for good reason. You can't decapitate people on a fucking water slide. I bet they got sued really, really bad. And for good reason. They just killed a child. Well, I really don't think the child should have been on that ride in the first place. That was super fucked. Somehow his head came off. That was fucked. That was super fucked. So they were way over 1,200 pounds. Jesus Christ. Poor little boy. I should have let him on that ride. That was fucked. That was sad. It was gruesome. What a gruesome death. Just took off his head. Jesus Christ. I hope it wasn't a painful death. I hope he broke his neck or something so it wasn't very painful. You know, god damn. That was, oh god. That's why I'm afraid to go down water slides. Oh my god. No more brother. That's the last you get to see of your brother. His goddamn head was ripped off. That was fucked. I don't want to talk about that anymore. Could we change the subject? That was really fucked up. I don't want to talk about. I don't want to imagine that. That's. Can you imagine Savannah doing something like that? You wouldn't let her on the big slides, right? No, Savannah. You stand down here. Mommy's gonna go on this ride. What about a roller coaster? When she's like 8 or 9, wouldn't it be fun to put you on that slingshot and watch her cry just a little bit? It's okay, Savannah. Mommy and Daddy are right here. She's not going. She isn't going on any rides ever. Yeah, I would kind of feel the same way. But eventually she's gonna get to that age. I don't know. You could scare her into not going into it. Yeah, that video was very depressing. Shit. Back, X, hit X. Okay. Not all kids like that. Yeah, I was one of them. I would only ride certain roller coasters. But it really doesn't matter which roller coaster you ride. You might as well try to ride all of them. Like, you might as well. If you're gonna die, you're gonna die. And if something horrible happens, then you could sue them. Sue the fuck out of them. For like $8 billion. Maybe not 8 billion, but just enough to buy a nice yacht. Still, that probably wouldn't replace the love for your offspring. I'd rather just not do it. Yeah, well, maybe I shouldn't let you onto a fucking roller coaster or a water slide, because I care just as much for you as I do for your children. You know? I'm not going on any rides. I hate them. I don't like them either. Like, like, before you get on the ride, your adrenaline starts going. Like, especially if you're like me, and I know you're like me because you're shy, and I'm shy. I'm super fucking shy. So it's different for us. I hate them as an adult. They have a, they hurt my belly. They have an indoor roller coaster at Circus Circus. Can you imagine puking in an indoor roller coaster? Just vomiting all over everybody that's underneath you. What the fuck was... Oh my god, I'm blind! I expect some free rooms, free gambling money. I expect a lot of shit if I get covered in puke while I'm just walking around in your fucking little habitat. I threw up walking off a ride at people's feet. Never again. I'm sorry, Michelle. That's a little bit funny. I know it was bad for you. I understand. You don't like puking, but for me it'd be a lot different. I don't mind vomiting. I vomit all the time. Vomiting in public, though, is quite embarrassing. Especially if you do not have a can to vomit in. So you just puked on their shoes or what? You didn't tell them to stand back or nothing. You just started puking. Get away from me! Get away from me! I got... Oh, I'm sorry, Michelle, but don't give up on roller coasters. You just Oh, that's good. That's good. It was all water. Nothing like puking up a bunch of oatmeal, or milk is the worst. Because when I drink milk, it curdles in my stomach, and it's very hard to digest. But I don't give a shit. I like milk. It gives me motion sickness. I don't really get motion sickness, not really. Motion sickness for me is like trying to read a book while I'm in the passenger seat. Somebody else is driving and I'm trying to read a book or something, that gives me motion sickness. First I get a headache and then I get nauseous. I cannot read a book while I'm in the car. Maybe on a plane, that's different. I might as well read the book, because when you're on a plane, you're like on a human missile. Yeah, if I try to read a book while I'm driving or somebody else is driving, yeah, that get very sick. That's a big no-no to me. However, on a plane it's a lot different because it's pressurized and you really can't even notice. The plane is going like 500 miles through the air. In a tin aluminum canister. Steel canister. You're like a human missile. And you have to accept yeah. I've always wanted to join the Navy or something, just to live on a boat. I love the sea. That's my biggest passion in life, is just living on a boat. There's nowhere else I'd want to be besides on a boat. Maybe one day we could put our money together and get a boat. We could all just sail to wherever we want. The first place I want to go is Vietnam. Yeah, fuck those things. Just don't fuck with them. They'll leave you alone. But I would also like to have guns and knives and anything to defend yourself with, in case a big wave comes and it flips over the boat and we have to fucking... Yeah. We need knives, we need guns, just in case something bad happens. Keep them in a bag that I could just grab, throw it over my shoulder with some food and water, lots and lots of water. Your job would be getting the water, I'll get the guns, and as much water as I can grab. You know, you need a panic button. A bug out bag, especially if you're on the ocean. In case the boat gets flipped over, we've got plenty of water, plenty of everything that we need. Food would not be so important. You want to pack it with more water than food. Sure, we'll get hungry, but the human body can live without food for many, many days. A little bit of fishing line, a little bit of bait. Now, it really depends on maybe a big fishing net. Well, yeah, that would be good. For an emergency package, I've watched Castaway. Yeah, that fucking raft saved his fucking life. Otherwise, he would have drowned. But I fucking hate Tom Hanks. Tom Hanks is an idiot. He supported Obama. Like, oh, he looked like one of those hipsters that sniff their own farts. And don't get me wrong, I do sniff my own farts. I am a fart sniffer, like, oh, that's not that bad. I'm guessing Tony's farts are way worse. You're probably asleep when he farts. Air that comes out of your intestines. I couldn't survive a Tony fart. They are mild? Good, good, good. Yeah. My mom always bitches about my dad. Like, he was such a prick. He would take her and hold her under the covers while he farted. What the fuck? That's like rape. Yeah. Dutch oven. You know the name of it. That's weird. So when are you gonna fuck Tony with a strap on? Oh, I can't do it because it will demasculate him. Well, demasculate the motherfucker. He wants to eat your ass. That's demasculating. He already wants to be demasculated. You guys need to step up your sexual game. Well, maybe not while you're pregnant. I don't know, man. That's pretty hot to me. Pregnant woman doing anal. Oh, and a little bit of bondage. As long as there's a safe word. As long as there's a safe word, I don't see the problem. There is no problem. You're afraid that you're going to demasculate Tony. I said I don't want to feel like I'm a man. I don't like it. Okay. Okay. But I don't know, man. Like, you've got something against underwear. So clearly you don't wear pads. Only tampons. And then you're pregnant now, so there's no more bleeding, no more period. Let me tell you something about myself. I'm not sure what the fuck is going on with me. I'm in some kind of man period. I'm like PMS in a man's way. And this isn't the first time, dude. Sometimes, I don't know what it is. Maybe it's just gravity. I am like man PMSing. I'm on my man period, except I don't bleed from anywhere. I just get a little angry. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck me? I know you want to fuck me, but I'm not gay. And clearly you're a man. Beast. So does that make you gay, Beast? I think that makes you gay. Because you want to fuck me. Obviously, you just said so, dumbass. I'm sorry you feel that way about me, but I'm just not gay. Like, I don't crave hairy man ass. Or any man ass for that matter. Now don't get me wrong, don't get me wrong. I'm not sure. I forget. Somebody chipped in $5 and I begged my mom for $2 for soda pop, saved the money, begged her for $2 more for soda pop. Then I came up with enough money to buy some rot gut cheap shit vodka. So yeah, that's how I got the money. It came from two different people. Somebody donated $5. And then I got some more money to pay for the rest of it. That's gay. In what way is that gay, dipshit? Do you mind explaining me in what way? In what way I am a gay boy? That's gay, gay boy. Flapjacks. Ooh, strawberry flapjacks. Do you actually buy strawberries? I have never bought strawberries. But you are probably an excellent chef. Like, you probably grind up the strawberries and mix them into like pancake batter and maybe some blueberries, I don't know. Cook them. I couldn't do that. I have no idea how to do that. I'd have to read online how to do that. I couldn't do that. Let me ban Josh before we go any farther. Josh has got the hots for me. I had blueberry pancakes earlier. Ooh! I love blueberry. I like blueberry waffles. Like Eggo my Lego. You just drop the mix. Oh, well, I don't have one of those. I don't know what to. I just drop the mix and add water. See how it goes. Michelle is a very talented chef. She can cook just about anything better than I can. Except for steak quesadillas. That's one thing I have a talent at when it comes to cooking. I wanted waffles, but I didn't want to get the waffle iron out. You make the mix, then add blubberies. What? Then pour. So you add. When you say blubberies, you mean butter? Blueberries! Blueberries, not blubberies. Shit. I'm drunk. Holy shit. Could you specify dumb fuck? I mean, like, in what way am I retarded? And his walls are made out of mud. And then he tries to retract his message, but he can't because he's banned. He's a lesbian. He has a lesbian haircut. Well, thank you. I'll take that as a compliment. It's better than saying that I have a Justin Bieber haircut. That's for damn sure. I'd rather have a lesbian haircut than a Justin Bieber haircut. Look at you trying to offend me. Maybe a turbo dyke. What the fuck is a turbo dyke? Turbo dyke. That I've never heard that before. I have a turbo dyke haircut. I like it, dude. I call it the Las Vegas mullet. I even have a name for it. It's my haircut. Okay, for you, Michelle, I will light up the room, but it is going to drain my batteries. But I've got plenty of batteries thanks to you, so I'm just going to light myself up for a little while. Should I do it like, is this good, or? Yeah. I point the flashlight at the plastic and it lights me up. I've got plenty of batteries. The batteries will probably be stolen from me before they run out. And I know where the batteries are. They're right here. That's better. You like it? Good. You like it? I'm using your one of the flashlights that Tony sent me, and thank God that he sent me those flashlights. Because without them, I would be fucked. I would be so fucked if Tony didn't send me these flashlights. I use them all the time. It's the only way I can see in here. Give my love to Tony. perhaps someday we could have a threesome. One day I'm just gonna show up at your door in the middle of the night. You're gonna be like, what the fuck are you doing here? And I'm gonna be like, I don't know! What the fuck am I doing here? Can I sleep on your couch? Surprise! Well, you're gonna answer the door for me, otherwise I'm gonna throw a rock through your fucking window. It's wet. You'll hear me boom, boom, ring, ring. First I'll just go bing bong and be cool, and I'll wait, and I'll wait. And then I'll go bing bong, bing bong. And then I'll start going, it's William from Las Vegas! Answer the fucking door, I need to sleep on your couch. Then I'll just sleep on your fucking doorway like a cat. Meow. But I want to surprise you. I can't notify you if I'm coming to New Jersey. I have to surprise you. Oh, what do you know? Here I am. Let me stay here for a day or two. And then you guys, or perhaps you could drive me to Kentucky. How long of a drive is it to Kentucky from New Jersey? I'm guessing it's like a 6-hour drive. We could take turns driving. And then you could meet my other relatives. Relatives I haven't seen in so long. You'd like my relatives. They got that accent. They got that hillbilly accent. They're from Kentucky. More than 6 hours. Like a 10-hour drive from New Jersey to Kentucky. Holy shit. You been in Kentucky? That's where my family's from. Yeah, I love my family. It's the only family I got. I only have one side of the family. I only got my mother's side. My dad's side, I don't know what to say about my dad's side. He's a prick. He's worthless. Worthless as fuck. I went for so long without child support. My mom had to fucking raise me herself. You went to Kentucky. I'm from Kentucky, dude. My family's from Parkville, Kentucky. I'm related to both sides of the Hatfields and the McCoys. Mainly related to the McCoys. We're probably fucking related if you're from Kentucky. Hatfields and McCoys, I'm mainly on the McCoy side. Yeah, I went down to Kentucky with 3 day dudes. That sounds like a fucking country song. What are you drinking? Don't you worry about it. Yeah, mainly my family come from Kentucky. I come from the other side. They're very, very far away from me. And I never wanted to be a city kid. I wanted to grow up in Kentucky. No, I grew up here. Fucking sucks here. And I still hate it here. I want to grow up where there's trees and like blue Sundays and I like Kentucky. Goodbye, Cody. I ain't got no booger hanging from my nose, and that's gonna cost you. I could have put you in timeout, but instead I decided to ban your ass. I ban people all the fucking time. And you just crossed the line. There's no booger hanging from my nose. Because you said that, you get to get banned, you dumb fuck. Why don't you come back and try it again, if you can? Chasing that with Bolfa? Let's ban you too. Fuck them. I'm just gonna go on a banning spree. Fuck it. I'll ban you. And I'll ban you. I just banned 3 people. I don't really want you guys in my stream in the first place. The only one I really care about is Michelle. Michelle could yell at me and I would be subservient. Whatever Michelle says is, for the most part, right. Michelle's my hero. Like, she'll defend me. She'll tell me that I'm wrong. She's like my other conscience. She's like my scruple. She'll tell me what's wrong, what's right. I don't even need scruples as long as Michelle is around. She's like a mother figure, a father figure at the same time. She's like my parent. Whatever she says goes. And I love her. I love you. From the bottom of my heart, I fucking love you. She protects me from all of you fucking trolls, you know. She's my fucking hero. And yeah, you can try to clone her, but we have passwords so that I know that it's her. Shimchery, shimcheroo. Old chap. What are you quoting, Mary Poppins? A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Makes the medicine go down. A spoonful of sugar makes the medicine go down. Makes the medicine go down. I'm so addicted to Goldbergs. Give me all the kisses. No, Mom, you're not getting any of the kisses. What? None of the kisses? No, not the Eskimo, not the butterfly. You're getting none of the kisses. You followed me to college, you dick. Look at them, they're all making fun of me now. Is that what it's gonna be like when Savannah starts? Oh, kindergarten is different. But in a way, I imagine it'll be the same way. I remember what it was like when my mom took me to kindergarten. Okay, Willie. You gotta go to school. I fucking hated school. All the way up until middle grade. In middle grade, I got jumped. Bunch of kids just kicking the shit out of me. And I pressed charges, and we all had to go to court. I warned the teacher, like, can I go out the back door? Because there's a bunch of kids waiting for me outside the door. And he's like, no, you gotta go out that door. Okay. And I went out that door and they kicked the shit out of me. And that teacher got fired for that. He could have just let me out the back door. I warned him that these other kids wanted to kick the shit out of me, and they did. They kicked the shit out of me. They drugged me. There's a bunch of them. They just threw me to the ground and started kicking the shit out of me. Of course, I started crying. They grabbed me by the arms. I couldn't defend myself. Threw me to the ground and they just started kicking me. 6-on-1. No, they didn't punch me. They just threw me to the ground and started kicking the shit out of me. It's alright, because I ruined their lives by reporting it. My mother was really pissed off. We all had to go to court. I ruined their fucking lives. Hope it was worth it. School's never been very kind to me, even when it comes to the teachers. Oh, you've got detention because you fell asleep during class. I didn't fall asleep, I just blinked very slowly. Even then, dude, I had to drop out. And even then, later, these very same principals and teachers, they got fired shortly after. I didn't do anything. all I did was go to use the bathroom and I saw them wandering the hall. I'm like, you better not rat at us. And I didn't rat until it came to the time to leave the classroom. Then I was like, could I go through that way? Because these kids are just waiting to kick my ass. And they're like, no, you gotta go out through that door. Alright. I got my ass kicked by 6 other kids. Six on one. Dude, there was no chance of fucking doing offensive shit. I took the beating, and then I reported it, because I got home and I cried to my mom, like, I got beaten. I got beaten kind of bad. And I don't make shit up. Like, it's not like I was lying. They grabbed my arms as soon as I came outside the door. They threw me to the ground and started kicking me. 6 of them. They wanted to, I don't know what, they were just wandering the halls. All I came out to do was get a drink of water from the water fountain, and there they were, and they started chasing me like, hey, you better not rat. I didn't rat! But then he forced me to go out the front door, and they just beat the shit out of me when I came out. Grabbed me by the arms, and I couldn't really fight back. I just curled up and fucking... But I ruined their fucking lives. And they got payback. They put a firework, a little tiny firecracker in my backpack. And I got in trouble for that. And I tried to tell the people that it's not my fireworks. Somebody put that in my backpack. And I got in trouble for that. But, you know... Like, the vice principal came and took me away. He's like, he's searching my backpack, and he found a little tiny firework, little tiny firecracker. And he's like, how did this get in here? And I was like, that's not mine. That's not mine. I have no idea how that got in there. So I got in a little bit of trouble. But compared to them, they got in a lot of fucking trouble for jumping me. I got jumped. They grabbed me by the arms. I couldn't fight back. They grabbed me by the arms. They threw me to the ground and started kicking the shit out of me. This is like in 6th grade. Yeah, 6th grade. I was just a little kid. I didn't rat him out until the end of class, like, can I go out the back door? He wouldn't let me out the back door. That's what got the teacher fired. I told him what was happening, like, hey, there's a bunch of kids out there ready to kick my ass. Can I please go out the back door? He wouldn't let me. He's like, no, you can't go out the back door. I should have just ran and done it anyway. So I faced the music and got my ass kicked. Even though he knows, I told him what was happening. There's a bunch of kids out there waiting to kick my ass. He didn't give a shit. Even though he was my friend. He was my math teacher. I liked him. He was the best math teacher that I ever had in my life. I really liked him. His name was Frank something. I really liked him. He was so cool. But unfortunately, that incident got him fired. I really liked him. But he should have let me out the back door. Instead, I gotta go out the front door where kids are waiting to beat me up. They didn't hurt me really bad. I got jumped for a minute. One of the kids that jumped me comes up and I'm crying. He comes up and goes, "Hey, what happened?" I'm like, "You fucking hurt me, man." And one of the other kids that was looking at me, black kid, he was like, "What happened? Why are you crying?" "They jumped me." And he looked at him and he started running because that other kid was about to kick his ass. They jumped me. Yeah, I got jumped. And this is gonna happen all the time in middle school and high school. This happens a lot, especially in high school. You gotta be very careful when shit goes down in high school. That's when puberty hits. When that shit, fights are very, very serious when you're a high school kid. High school is very different than middle school. High school is quite terrifying. I never got jumped in high school. But I was super racist by the time that I got in high school. Well, after the time that I got out of high school, after I dropped out, I became super fucking racist. Black kids like to fuck with the white kids. This is why I believe in segregation. Black kids do not belong in school with white kids. Maybe nowadays. But you're full of shit. Kids in private school doesn't exactly make everything better. You have to go farther away and pay more money. I gave up on school. I gave up deeply on school. Like, there's something that they can teach me. The only thing I have to learn is a first-person shooter, which I already know. Then I tried to join the military several times. I wanted to join the Navy. I still, to this date, I still want to join the Navy or some kind of military branch. But they wouldn't accept me then, because, oh, they had high standards and shit. I bet nowadays they've lowered their standards. I gotta pee. Yeah, I took the ASVAB and I passed it with flying colors until it came to the mathematical tests. When it comes to math, I suck ass. But when it comes to obeying orders and so on, I pass with... Like I said, dude, I have strengths and I have weaknesses. Mathematical bullshit is my weakness. I can't do math. I suck at math. But I can obey orders. You tell me to do something, I'll most likely do it. I really wanted to join the Navy just because I like the way that the boat rocks. I always wanted to be on a boat. I don't care what I'm doing as long as I'm doing something on the naval ship. The Navy. I always wanted to join the Navy. Still do to this date. Always wanted to join the Navy. McGregor fight. If you really want to come here, you have to do it during Oktoberfest. October 10th. It's really when you want to come here. Let's say, give it a couple days. October 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th. You gotta spend about 5 days here during that period of time. Because that's when Las Vegas does Oktoberfest. It's very interesting. Lots of cheap weed, marijuana, you know. Acid, fucking you name it. $20,000, Jesus Christ. What were you playing, cards? Poker? You must have been playing poker or blackjack, something. What were you playing? God damn, dude. Losing $20,000? In one day? Damn. Blackjack? Oh my god. What's the secret of blackjack? I want to hear you say it. You didn't even know, did you? Doesn't really matter about the number. Matters how much you bet. You just don't know how to bet, do you? It's doubling down. You always have to double down if you have money. Double down, double down, double down. $300 a hit. Double down, double down, double down. I've seen it done. On machines. That's the only way to play blackjack. About $600 a hand. Playing $20 a hand ain't gonna get you nowhere. You have to go big or... Yeah. When it comes to blackjack, many people think that they can just come here with $20 and play blackjack. No, it doesn't work that way. You're gonna lose. Now, I like to flip a coin. Tell me what's right or wrong. That's the best way to play blackjack. Flip a coin. If you're unsure, then flip a coin. So that annihilates. The women are beautiful there, but it depends on what you consider beautiful. You want to fuck a big-breasted hooker? Then you can. But I'm not really into big breasts. I'm into, like, smaller breasts. And then if you're into smaller breasts, that's all you have to say is like some big woman with big breasts will come up to you and be like, "Hey, baby, would you like a lap dance?" And all you have to say is, "No, baby, you're not quite my type." And then she'll say, "What is your type?" I would like someone with just smaller boobies. And then they'll find some nice looking chick to grind on your leg. I'm not really into big boobies. I mean, big boobies are nice. They're very nice. They're great. But I would prefer someone maybe younger with smaller boobies grinding on me. That's what does it for me. So is Michelle vanished? Where's Michelle? Taking care of the baby. The baby needs another bottle. It's probably over there just getting ready to get puked on. Oh my god, I'm so glad that I'm not a woman. Well, I could deal with puke. Puke is nothing to me. I deal with puke all the time. I really don't care if the little baby pukes on me. You know? Better me than your wife. Well, maybe not. I do have a lot of chest hair, and the baby puke might get caught in here, so maybe I'll just throw on a tarp. Just, you know. I don't know what I'd do if I had a child. I really don't want to have a child, but in another way I do. Just so that my genes live on. But I couldn't do it without the permission. Like, I prefer to wear a condom. For me, a condom feels better than a vagina. It's not like you've got some magical vagina that's gonna make me feel better than wearing a condom. You ever broken a woman's cherry before? That's quite interesting. Cause then her vagina clamps down on your cock. And it's like, oh! Ooh. Am I right, zombie? Tell me about your first sexual experience. I'm guessing that it's gonna be very young. Let's say, your first sort of adult. When did you lose your virginity? That's a good question, I think. And did your vagina clamp down on the man's cock? Because that's what we like. That is what we like. The tighter, the better. When a woman vagina just clamps down on your cock and does this thing. You tell me. I think Michelle's gone. She's gone. I have no problem doing this. Oh God, it feels good. Warmth. I love to go back to Vegas and gamble with a sober head. Why? No, you don't. You don't even know what game to play. Let me guess, you play poker. And you lose a lot of money. How much a hand? How much you gamble a hand on blackjack? 'Cause I'm used to like $300 a hand. And then what you really want to do, if you're gambling that much, you have to double down. Double or nothing. $100 a hand. You're gonna lose. It's a card game. You're always gonna lose with card games. I'm from Las Vegas. I know this. You cannot really win with blackjack. Blackjack is a joke. It's something to keep you going. I won a bunch of money with blackjack. Yeah, did you double down? I doubt it. Might as well, you're better off playing slots than blackjack. I gambled $100 a hand on blackjack. $100 a hand, dude, that's a lot. Oh shit. Dude, no. And you lost it all, didn't you? You can't do that shit here, man. You're gonna lose. You're gonna lose. You might win, but... oh my god, $400 a hand. I've seen it done before, and I do not recommend it. $20K. Yeah, I bet you did, 'cause you play card games. You can't win on card games, man. You gotta play number games, or at least the slots. You can't win on card games, you're out of your fucking mind. I lost $20,000. I bet you did. I bet you did. You cannot play card games are for losers. You don't really know how to play blackjack. Blackjack is incredibly hard, especially if you're playing double down, double or nothing. Yeah. You cannot play blackjack and expect to win. I play Keno. Keno is like bingo. Keno is my game, baby. I've won lots and lots of money off of Keno. It's like bingo, but better. Keno is definitely the way to go. Hell of a lot better than blackjack. Doesn't really require any skill. You just pick some numbers and there you go. Dude, you could gamble on me right now. I'll go out to a... You give me enough money right now, I'll go out to a fucking casino and gamble for you. How much do you want back? How are we gonna work this out? Do you want 50, 60% back? I'll give you 60% back. You give me money to gamble, give me $200 to gamble with, and I guarantee you I will not lose. And I am a man of my word. I will give you back the money that I win. Now, however, I could lose all of the money, but it's unlikely. Highly unlikely that I'm gonna lose. Cause Keno is my game, man. All you gotta do is pick some numbers. You can give me money to gamble with Keno. Send me a friend request. I'll tell you how much I won. And I give me your mailing address and I'll mail you the money. Or we could do it a different way, I guess. I guess I could put it into your PayPal account. I'm not familiar with that. I suppose I probably would have to go through Michelle. But yeah, I'm not a thief. I have no interest in fucking any of you. I'll split it evenly and beyond evenly. I'll take 40%. I could stream it for a short while. Yeah, Keno is what you want to play. It's badass. It's really badass. It's like bingo. Dirty ass room. Yeah, go fuck yourself, you fucking nigger. Damn, boy, you look like a motherfuck. Well, somebody brought the niggers to the room. And go ahead and report my ass. I really don't care. This is an alternate account. I could give two shits. You bitch. Let's see, let's ban you. And Mr. Girlfriend, you bum boy. You spelled boy like a nigger. Do I look like a nigger to you, Elijah Wilder? Boy, you spelled boy wrong, right? You know you look like a nigger when you say spell boy wrong. You know I kick the shit out of people that spell boy wrong on Grand Theft Auto every day. I won't even let them work for me. Thought so, bitch. Thought so what? You thought that, what? What did you think? I have no idea. Besides you're like a worthless Mexican piece of shit. Probably a nigger. Shut the fuck up, cracker. He spelled cracker wrong. Go finger your ass hole. I would, but then I'd probably get poop all over my fingers. So, no. If I had some gloves, I would totally do it. Yo ass. Go finger yo ass. I'll slap yo dumbass. Yeah, and I'll break your fucking neck, so that makes this even, right? You're dumb nigger ass trying to slap me, and I'll just take your fucking neck and go. Because you are a dumb nigger, obviously. Because I bet if we got into a fight, you wouldn't even be able to defend yourself. Alright. Enough is enough.